Hello guys and welcome back to Dark Deception, and today it's time to continue in our S-Rank guide journey. Today we'll be playing Crazy Carnevil. This is sadly the hardest level to get the S-Rank. But don't worry, I will do my best to show you and teach you how to get the S-Rank. I will share with you my tips and tricks. As always, don't worry, you got this.
Those were pretty
Just follow me.
Such talent.
And eventually, you will be able to do it.
The performance
It might take some time, don't give up, be patient.
Watching them,
This might be frustrating.
Let me guess.
Don't forget in chapter 5, the last level will be unlocked
Now children just sit
only
around
by
and
collecting
watch.
all the emails
Watch
and
others
S-ranking all previous levels.
I think
So let's
they're
begin.
inviting you in.
First tip is right here
Ready
in this
for the big
circus
talk?
tent. You see that secret up there? Collect it now, before interacting with the mallet. Otherwise it won't register, it's bugged. So be careful about that. If you have interacted with the mallet already, don't worry. You don't have to restart. You can if you want to. But you still can collect it.
You seem to be far
After finishing
luckier
the second
here
zone.
in this world.
When you finish the second zone, you can return to this tent and collect the secret.
Well,
It should register.
this is all a bit surreal.
I think it works. But this works 100%.
What an unusual nightmare.
Alright, over here, let's
What's your
talk about the
connection
traps
to this
first.
place?
The first trap you can see on the right side, this one, the Jack in the Box. It will attack after this little melody it plays. And you can see where it will attack. There's like a red light on the floor, a circle of red light. Next trap is this one. That's pretty self-explanatory. These hammers, they just slam into each other, teleport over it, and you're fine. Oh, I missed. My bad. Well, there are 2 cars in each part of the zone. You can see these green portals. Actually, enter this one. There's the secret. When you go to the right, at the beginning of zone 1, the second portal you come across is the one with the secret, as you can see. Other portals lead to the upper floor, because this is the lower floor. And I messed up. Try to avoid these cars. They cannot kill you, but once they get you, they will like make the drifting sound, or they will stop moving and they will release 5 clowns. And the clowns can kill you. But I think once you stun all 5, the clowns, they should return to that car. So it shouldn't be permanent. I know, I could run around it, you know. This zone is really easy, don't worry about the pain. Second zone is a problem. And this is another tip. Don't waste your primal fear. Use it only when it's really necessary, because the clowns will always try to swarm you up. Because there are many groups of these clowns. There's a lot of them, there are swarms of them. So be careful about them. Don't waste your primal fear on just one clown. Wait until they get in bigger groups and then try stunning all of them. It's definitely more beneficial. But yeah, in the first zone there are 60 shards, and if you die here, you can restart the level. You can die twice, but the problem is you have to collect 250 shards in a row. You must get 250 shard streak. That's quite hard because in the second zone there are 220 shards. Okay, my bad, I really messed up. Yeah, I am really impatient. I am just trying to finish this zone as fast as I can because I hate this zone. It's boring, it's long. But yeah, if you have problems with this zone, be careful and don't risk like I do. You can see I'm just speedrunning basically. I'm spamming my teleport and Primal Fear without any regret. I thought for a second that it didn't stun him. Yeah, about this trap, the Jack in the Box. Sometimes it's bugged and the melody is not playing. If that happens, just don't risk it. Teleport over it or wait until the Jack in the Box jumps out. Don't risk it, you know, it's really useless. You have a lot of time. Thirteen shards left. That's completely fine. We have a lot of time. Time is not a problem, as I said. The biggest problem is in the second zone. I will tell you what the problem is once we get there, because it will be easier to understand when you see what I'm talking about. You definitely will know what I'm talking about if you play the level, but if you are watching this guide before actually playing the level, then you probably will not be able to tell what I'm talking about. I think I said everything about the first zone. Wait, I forgot one thing. Yeah, the revealing shard, the red shard that reveals enemies on the map. You have to collect it in each zone. It's a requirement for the S rank, so don't forget about it. I've already collected it, so that doesn't matter for me. But I always say that, you know. People forget about it a lot, and I am no exception. That's why sometimes it's worth it to save it for later, but I always pick it up as soon as I can, because I don't want to forget about it. But anyway, first zone is done. Once you collect all the shards, the cars and clowns will disappear. So now you cannot die. Well, you can die to a trap, but you know, there's no need to rush, so that won't happen most likely. And here, this will spawn one clown. Just run around this corner, and he cannot get you. Now it spins, and the first spin, right now, there's the secret. The third one. There are 4 secrets, and now we are done. There's a cutscene. I will skip that.
Are you prone to motion sickness? I hope.
And now the
Because
real
there's
fun
plenty
begins.
more of this here.
Zone 2.
What's black and white and red all over? I'd start running before you find out.
We can already tell that this will be fun. Now you can see on the edges of the map, it looks different, right? On the map there are like weird rectangles or whatever. Yeah, there's a new trap, these cannons. There are 2 types of the rooms with cannons. The rectangle and square. This was the rectangle one. There are 3 cannons. Use your speed boost or teleport to avoid it. You can stand or on like a blind spot where it cannot hit you. But that's really risky and it takes some knowledge and skill. So I don't want to risk it, I'm not gonna do that. There's the last secret, you can see it on the map. This is really dangerous, this is the biggest problem. The rail track. Because there's a clown cart going around. As you could hear, the cannons make sound before they shoot. They make like a loading sound. When you see the cart, you can teleport through it to save yourself, or you can wait here. There are like safe spots. Wait there until the cart passes by. Also, the clown cart makes sound, you can hear it. But be careful, it's much faster than you are, even when you are using maxed out speed boost, so be careful about it. Always stay here for a second and listen if you can hear it. If you can, stay there until it passes by. If you don't hear it, you can go. But don't spend too much time on the railroad, it's really dangerous. I died countless times in that area. Over here you can see some of the shards are on the map and I didn't collect them, even though I went there. And it makes sense. I will show you momentarily. Don't worry about a thing. If you play the level, you know what I'm talking about. I'm really worried about the cart. I'm gonna stay here for a while. Yeah, I just realized one thing. I should have mentioned that earlier. But there are many clowns. As I said, they will try to swarm you up. But what I didn't say, there are like groups of these clowns. Alright, and once one of the certain group sees you, he will start chasing you. Yeah, that makes sense. But then the whole group will know exactly where you are. And that's quite a problem because all of them will start chasing you. So they can surround you very easily. That's why you don't waste your primal fear, that's the stun ability. And you keep it until it's really necessary. Also, when you are around the corner, use your telepathy to take a look if the clowns are there. You can also hear their footsteps. Their footsteps are very loud, so that will help you. But I think we are doing fine so far. Just be careful about the cart, I am really anxious about it. Oh, this sound will be useful. There's one area that I really hate. I kind of wasted this stun orb. My bad. It doesn't stun the cart, I think. It doesn't make sense, why would it? Yeah, the clown card is always coming from the left side of the map. It cannot change its direction, it's always going from the left side. So now I should be careful because it might run me over from the behind. Now I use the telepathy. Always use it when you are around these corners. Because you might okay, that was actually insane. I'm sorry, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh, this is just stressful, I'm sorry. And now let's enter this portal. This is what I was talking about. You can see around here, there are these shards that are in this upper floor. There, nothing can hurt you. This is a safe zone, so there's nothing to worry about. Only when you're using the speed boost it's quite epileptic, so epilepsy warning, I guess. And yeah, before going down, use the telepathy to take a look if they are not waiting for you there. It happened to me, and not once, that I recklessly went into that portal and I spawned right on his head, and yeah, he killed me. So be careful about that. I'm sorry for making this so much longer, but I am really afraid of these cards. Well, I should say just one card, because there is just one. But yeah, I really hate it. Most of the time I die to the card. That's the biggest problem. At least for me. I always wait for my speed boost in these safe spots. Because here it cannot get you. See, here it goes. Yeah, sometimes it happens that one clown gets lost and he just shows up on the rail track. You have your primal fear ready, so there's nothing to worry about. Just 20 more shards and we will get the streak. Then it's fine. Because you can die twice. You have 2 extra lives here. Okay, this is the main problem. Getting the streak. Then it's fine. I know the soundtrack changed, so it sounds like they're after me. But as I said, they cannot get you here, so... I'm not gonna risk that, I'm not going to try go through him. Yeah, this is the square room with the cannons. That's the second type. The metal is safe. It shoots only 2 sides, not 4 of them. So only 2 sides are dangerous. Oh, hi there. I'm not gonna risk it. Also, you can go silently, and you can use the teleport to like hide. When they are close, and you know, for example, they would be here on the right, you can teleport behind the wall so they don't see you. You can go sneaky like this. But that doesn't usually work because, you know, there's just so many of them, and there will most likely be just another clown. I know I wasted now the Primal Fear now on just one clown, but this is the worst area. This area is extremely dangerous, so I will just try to collect most of the shards, and if I die, I don't care, because now I can die twice. So now it doesn't matter that much. It will be worth it dying here and collecting this whole area. Oh, he got stuck. And I'm dead, yeah. See, the teleport doesn't really work in this area. Because there are these weird, colorful pillars that block your movement. As you could see, even the clown got stuck there. That happens sometimes. But I still can die once. And that's amazing. I left one shard there, I think. That's unfortunate. But that shouldn't matter that much. You know what, I will go for it now. Great. Oh, 3 more shards. Alright, got it. And this is the exit. Well, that went well. And now we can grab this ring piece. This time, there will be 2 clowns chasing you, so don't use your Primal Fear yet. Wait for the second one. I think he spawns on the third turn around. Now I think I can just use it and wait until the end. This should be the last turn. Oh, it's not. Doesn't matter. One more. Great, now we got it. We did everything. We collected revealing shards in both zones. We got all 4 secrets. The shard streak is finished. Here's the E-note. And now there's a grand finale. That's the boss fight.
I've got you now, mortal. Here we are.
Yeah, I wanted to show you this weird interaction. That you can actually teleport behind, but it will pull you back in. Just that it's an interesting glitch in the system. There are 4 gremlin clowns. Well, sorry, gremlins are just the ones. These are the Goliath clowns, the boss fight. Just go beneath him, and he will punch the ground. Then hit his hand with the melee. To kill them, you must hit him twice. Each one of them. The Primal Fear in this boss fight will not stun the little clouds, but it will make them disappear. They will die, they will not be there. But you should reconsider if you want that, because the Goliath clowns will spawn them afterwards when you take more of them down. I don't know how many. So don't do that. Oh, I missed. You just leave them behind you like this. Use the primal fear only when you are surrounded. There's no other way for you to escape. See, this is perfect. They are behind me. They are not split into two groups. And I can just run around like this and killing the giant clowns. I think just one more hit. So now I can just do this. Get rid of them. Hit him.
No!
Yeah, we are done.
Impossible!
Be careful. He will spawn right here.
Eternal.
See? So wait for him. Teleport through him. And we are done. Now we should get the S rank. I think we did everything. As always, I will leave the requirements in the description. Did we do it? Yeah, we did it. And the time is bugged, see? Most of the time it's bugged, so you have even more time to finish it. Yeah, we did it. Amazing. See, it wasn't that bad, right? Well, now... Oh, sorry, wrong button. Now let's check these extras we unlocked by collecting the secrets. This is probably the only art with the clowns. Oh, they can be seen here as well. And now let's listen to that diary we just unlocked by getting the S rank.
Says he'll give me anything. I told him I won't get out of bed for less than 5 million, and if he wants me on set, he'll get Bogart to star with me. I don't care if he's under contract with MGM or not. The little toad turned such a lovely shade of purple. He'll give me what I want, though. They always do. Edgar finally died last night. It took 6 long months, and I don't know how much arsenic. Rat poison would have been quicker, but the police might have noticed. I'm almost tempted to let them arrest me anyway, just to see what would happen. I'd have judge and jury eating out of my hand before the day was out. The reporters would have a field day. Finally, a breakthrough in the search. There are rumors of a ring called the Riddle of Heaven, somewhere in China or possibly Tibet. It could be the answer I've been looking for. All I have to do is find it. Edgar's considerable fortune should help.
Okay, another lore drop. Let's listen to this soundtrack. You know what? Let's not. That's terrible. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful. You can do it, and I will see you next time. Good luck.